Hi girls, so I have a couple of tips when it comes to trying out for a cheerleading team. I would suggest when it comes to try out for a cheerleading team, you know all the material that you need to know. You need to know what a herky jump is, a hurdler, a toe touch, a pike, everything. You need to know the terminology of everything your coach might ask, whether you're trying out for grammar school, all-star, or high school. You need to know what the people are talking about, because if you try out and you don't know anything, then it's kind of hard to say that you need to be on the team. Another tip that I would suggest when trying out for a cheerleading team is that you stretch every single day. Me as a coach and being a fellow cheerleader, I know what it's like, and I know what it looks like when you don't stretch. If you are a flyer, it's very, very important for you to stretch in between practices every day when you're at home so you can get your flexibility better. Another thing that I would suggest when it comes to trying out for a cheerleading team is that you try to go outside or to your local gymnasium and work on your tumbling skills. Right now I'm holding tryouts for my Hunter Perkins Cheerleaders, which is a grammar school on the south side of Chicago, and I would want more than like 2 back handsprings on my team, but if that doesn't happen, I'm okay with that and I'm willing to teach it. But it's always good to be that girl that goes in there with the best skills, because you're more likely to get on the team. But if you go in there with no skills at all, some teams are okay with that. It just depends on, their level and what the coach is looking for. But other teams, really want, a lot of girls that know what they're doing. Another tip I would suggest is when you go to practice, always smile, always try everything that the coach asks you to try, because there's nothing worse than a cheerleader that says I can't. Like, it's a horrible word in cheerleading. It's a swear word. You should never say it. Never say I can't, like, ever, because you don't know what you can't do unless you try. Now, if you try and then you don't succeed, then maybe you can say can't, but then again, you can't say can't because you did try it, so clearly you can. You just have to work harder. I would always suggest in tryouts that you work hard. You make sure that you have someone, record the steps that you need to do. Like for my girls, I took the liberty of recording the chants that I want them to have. I have a link in the description box of their tryout videos that I want them to do for the dance. It's a lot of stuff. So I would always suggest that you try to be the best cheerleader that you can be by looking up stuff on YouTube. Like, check out Gabby Butler's page on YouTube. You can check out Cheer Extreme. They're an all-star cheerleading team. I believe they're located in, I believe it's Tennessee or South Carolina. I know it's a southern state. But, yeah. They are located in the southern state, and they're a really, really good team. So I look on there, like the dance that they have on there for their tryout is the dance that I want my girls to learn for their tryout. We're not going to use it in our dance or anything. It's just a dance to see, who can catch on to the dance really quickly in a short period of time, because our first competition should be in October. I'm not sure yet, but I want girls that can catch on really, really quickly, and that's something that I'm looking for. And I do not take age being an issue. We're doing 3rd through 6th graders right now, and I don't care that you're in 3rd grade. That should not be your excuse. There's 2-year-olds that do like tucks and everything, so age should never be an excuse. And when you're at tryouts, you shouldn't have an excuse, period. You should just do what you're told and get it over with, because you're trying out. You're not on the team yet. So I definitely think that that's something to keep in mind. Another thing I would say you should keep in mind is your appearance. You definitely want to try to look the part when you're going into the cheer practice. You want to have your hair bow in. I'm missing mine, but in my last video I had my hair bow in that me and my coaches made together. We all made hair bows to wear to competitions. I think we might wear to tryouts, not really sure. You always want to wear maybe a bow if you have one. If you don't, just wear your hair out of your face, so that way you don't get into any accidents at practice. Never ever wear jewelry. Like, no, don't do it. Do not wear jewelry at all to practice or to tryouts. It's just a hazard waiting to happen, and it's not okay. Like my nose ring, I wouldn't even wear that. Another thing when it comes to appearance, I would definitely say you need to have on a sports bra, you need to have on deodorant, you need to have on a t-shirt depending on where you're located, on the apparel policy. I know we're in a school, so wearing sports bras, just sports bras to practice might not be okay. You definitely want to have on shorts. And by shorts, I mean like, the softies that they sell in Walmart or Target, or you can, go all out and get you some Nike Pros, anything like that. Just do not wear like jeans, or I would even say don't wear leggings, because when you are on the competition mat or when you're outside of the game or anything like that, you're going to be, touching someone's skin. You're not going to be touching their pants. So I would suggest wearing shorts unless you're practicing outside or something like that. Then I would definitely suggest, probably wearing pants to that practice. Another thing that you should keep in mind is your work ethic. Do not give up at tryouts. Do not do it. It does not look good. Like I said before, you're not on the team yet. You're still trying to prove to the coach that you deserve to be here. So I would do everything in my power not to give up. Like if they tell you to run for 15 minutes, just push through it. Push through every single thing, because that's what most tryouts are about, is pushing you to your limit to see if you can really do it. Because you have to think about it. You have to stunt. You have to jump. You have to tumble. You have to do a pyramid. You have to dance. You have to do all of that in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That's really hard, and it takes a lot of endurance and intensity to do something like that. So cheerleading is not something that you should take lightly. You should definitely look into, being the best person that you can be when it comes to tryouts. No one wants that person that comes to tryouts that's like, oh, I can't do anything. Oh, my neck is just like, oh, we have to run. Oh, no one wants that person. Nobody wants that person to be on the team. The parents don't want them to be on the team. The coach doesn't want them to be on the team. The other cheerleaders don't want them to be on the team. It's just, no. Don't be that girl. Please do not be that girl. I would definitely suggest that you perfect any skills that you have perfected when you're going to tryouts. If you don't think that it's perfect, like say you have a round off back kick over and you're working on your round off back handspring, you can do it by yourself, but it's not like gorgeous by yourself. At tryouts, I would definitely show it, because it's something that you and your coach can work on to be perfect by the time you need to perform it. However, if it's one of those things like you need a spot to do it, maybe you can let them know that you need a spot. It just depends on how the tryouts is going. For my trials personally, if you can do a back handspring, somewhat by yourself, but you just need like a little bit of a spot for confidence, then we'll work on something for you. Other than that, I really want to see what skills you can throw by yourself. So I hope these tips help you, and good luck on any tryouts that you're upcoming in, and I hope you make the team.